This is it, the moment we've all been waiting for, screaming at our televisions and frantically texting our group chats about. If you thought the drama on Celebrity Traders stayed within the cold, stone walls of that Scottish castle, oh honey, you are mistaken. The game has officially spilled over onto social media, and the shade. It is absolutely delicious. Let's talk about Kat Burns. Our 25-year-old songstress hasn't just been playing the game. She's been orchestrating a masterclass in deception. She's schemed, she's murdered. Rest in peace to the iconic Paloma Faith and the legendary Sir Stephen Fry. And she has backstabbed her way right into the grand finale. But her latest move? A hilariously brutal swipe at her former co-conspirator, Jonathan Ross, that has us all absolutely losing it. It's the kind of glorious pettiness that makes this show so addictively watchable, and honestly, we are living for it. The betrayal heard round the world. Let's rewind for a second. If you've been glued to the screen like the rest of us, you know things were getting tense for Jonathan Ross. The man is a national treasure, but let's be real, his traitor game was starting to show some serious cracks. He was arousing suspicion left, right, and center. The faithfuls were circling like sharks, and the scent of deception was in the water. In the cutthroat world of the traders, when one of your own starts to sink, you don't offer them a life raft. You drown them to save yourself. And that is exactly what Kat Burns did. In a roundtable confrontation that had us all holding our breath, Kat didn't just join the chorus against Jonathan. She led the charge with her genius big dog hypothesis. It was cold, it was calculated, and it was absolutely necessary for her survival. Jonathan's exit was pure television gold. After days of deflecting and dodging, he finally stood up and delivered one of the all-time great banishment speeches. "I got no idea what everyone is doing wrong. I cannot believe you've done it again," he deadpanned to the remaining players. "I cannot believe I'm standing here for no good reason. I don't want to be rude, but you're idiots." And then, the mic drop. "I am now, and I have been all through the game completely faithful to the traitors." Classic Wasi. Even in defeat, he went out with style. But the real story wasn't over yet. Kat Burns, the queen of social media shade. Just when we thought the dust had settled, Kat took to TikTok to twist the knife just a little bit more, all in good fun, of course. In a clip that has sent fans into absolute hysterics, Kat mouthed along to a trending audio track that perfectly encapsulated everyone's feelings about Jonathan's final days in the castle. Sources confirm your vibe was weird, and yes, everyone felt it. The caption? Pure savage honesty. Me throwing Jonathan under the bus at the roundtable. Ouch, but also accurate. She softened the blow in the description, adding, "Love him though, but it had to be done." And isn't that the absolute truth of this game? It's nothing personal, it's just survival. You have to cut the dead weight before it drags you down with it. The fans, naturally, ate it up. The comments section was a flood of support and laughter. One fan perfectly captured the mood, writing, "You and Alan looking at each other was priceless." Another admitted, "I was screaming at the TV." It's that shared experience of pure adrenaline and hilarity that makes Celebrity Traders so special. When Kat gasps, we gasp. When she throws shade, we're right there retweeting it. One comment summed it up best. "And suddenly I'm in support of the traders again." A masterclass in strategy. Looking back, Kat's gameplay has been nothing short of phenomenal. Before she even stepped foot in the castle, she had a clear vision of how she wanted to play this game. It's just one of those opportunities and situations that just never really happens. A once-in-a-lifetime offer really, she said before the show began. She was intrigued by the challenge. Could she spot a liar? More importantly, could she be one? Her pre-game strategy was simple but effective. "My strategy, if I am a traitor, would be to just try and go under the radar, not draw too much attention to myself, but also give out names of people who I think could be traitors. I think you run a risk if you don't say anybody's name at all of arousing suspicion." Talk about executing a plan to perfection. She hasn't just given out names, she successfully identified the weakest link in her own traitor ranks, sorry, Jonathan, and used him to solidify her own position as a faithful in the eyes of the others. By leading the charge against a fellow traitor, she bought herself invaluable trust. It's 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. The final countdown. Now, Kat stands on the precipice of victory. She's made it to the finale alongside the equally brilliant Alan Carr. Together, this deadly duo faces off against the remaining faithfuls, the astute David Olusoga, Joe Marler, and Nick Mohammed. The tension is palpable. Can Kat and Alan keep up the charade for just a little longer? Can they outwit David Olusoga, a man whose literal job is history and investigations? Jonathan Ross might be gone, but his weird vibe legacy lives on in Kat's hilarious TikToks. As we head into the final stretch, one thing is certain: Kat Burns didn't just come to play, she came to slay, literally and metaphorically. Buckle up, everyone. If her social media game is this strong, imagine what she has up her sleeve for the grand finale. We are not ready. What's next? Would you like me to analyze the current odds of Kat Burns winning based on recent fan polls, or perhaps draft some social media posts you could use to share this article?